Hi, and welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Dana Cowley, and today we're interviewing the newsmakers in our Kennewick studio. My guest today is Susan Fillafer. She's with Junior Achievement. Susan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate
for
it.
those who are not familiar with it, could you just summarize what Junior Achievement is all about for our kids?
Well, Dana, we take business volunteers from the community, and it's really a partnership between the education and the business community. But we take our community volunteers in, and we have a curriculum that we provide financial literacy education, work readiness, what are you going to do when you get out of school, and entrepreneurship. So those are the three pillars that we take in, and we're currently reaching over 11,000 students in the school districts in our region, so we're pretty excited about that. But that's what we're in there. We're providing that connection between what the kids are learning in school and how it applies to them in the workforce.
Well, and it just keeps going and growing. How long has Junior Achievement been in this area, and then how is it expanding?
You know, we started back in 1987. We had about 350 kids. There was a couple classrooms when the community leaders brought it to the community. And it has just grown. This community has wrapped its arms around Junior Achievement, and now we're up to 430 programs across our region. And like I said, over 11,000 students. So
that's outstanding. It's
going fantastic, yeah.
What are you doing? Now, since it is an older program and it is growing, what are you doing to continue the interest, to expand it, and how do you change the program to keep up with the times?
You know, we are continually, at our corporate headquarters in Colorado, we are continually looking at the curriculum and changing it to keep up to date. As a matter of fact, we have a couple programs this year we're starting. It's a digital program.
Oh.
So we know that kids are learning on their little devices and on their phones, and so we're keeping up with that. And we've got our personal finance program and our sixth grade global marketplace program that's gone financial, or digital. So I'm just excited about that. Within the next 5 years, we hope to roll out most of our curriculum will be in a digital format.
Oh, that's going to be a nice change,
Yeah.
because, you know, it's all about the phones anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And just to share, our kids go to school together and have had some of these classes together. My daughters, when they were in elementary school, sincerely benefited from these programs because it takes so many abstract learning concepts that are taught well in school, but it helps them apply it to a scenario in the workplace. And I know my girls were very excited about starting a business, trying to figure out how to get a loan, and then what was really just a big light bulb moment for them were when they had to deduct the expenses to see what little profit there really was. You know, because when you set a price on a product,
right,
you think you're going to make that and keep that money
Yes.
until you figure out what all of your deductions and costs are. And I thought Junior Achievement did a super job for them at like an older elementary level of explaining those fundamental business practices.
It really does. It gets the kids excited about what they're learning and perhaps opening up their own business someday. One of our Titan programs is an online business simulation at the high school, and it's one of my favorites because entrepreneurship is one of my passions. And it actually, the kids actually run their own companies at their, competing against other teams in the same industry. And then there's a winner, of course, and then they get invited out to a regional competition over at TriTech each spring. So that's an exciting event for us. But the kids you can see the look on their faces. They're just excited about that opportunity to, learning about how to run their own business. So,
well, and sometimes kids have more interest in school when they actually can make the application to the workplace. Sometimes that gap in between causes them to lose interest in school, and that's always a challenge for teachers.
They do. They say that's one of the number one reasons for why kids drop out of school, that they can't connect the pieces. Why am I learning this? Why is this important to me? I mean, they know that they probably should get a degree, but if they don't have that passion and purpose, and that's one of the things that Junior Achievement really is trying to instill in kids is that passion and purpose. So in a lot of our curriculum, especially at the middle grade level, which is one of our target markets, we're helping those kids identify what their skills and what their interests are, and trying to find out what their passions are. And then we go on to explore different industries and different careers, just kind of trying to guide them along the way, because we all know that we're going to be better in our jobs if we're doing something that we're just uniquely gifted at and that we have that passion and that purpose for. And so that's what Junior Achievement is really trying to do, is help those kids prepare for that journey.
Well, one of the things that I've noticed that helps with that is helping them see how they can apply it in the workplace is one thing. Having people teach it who are successful in the workplace is another thing. And I know at least out at Hanford, you have a lot of the top administrators who take this very seriously and volunteer time to do it. And so at least in that area and other areas of the community, some of our top leaders take their time. And that's another example of how kids can apply that crossover.
They really do, and I think one of the reasons that they do, of course, is they see that their employees are so engaged in it, and they come back each year. I think we have 76% of our volunteers come back each year. I don't think they'd be doing it if they didn't realize that they were making an impact in these kids' life. And so the top management out there sees that, their involvement, and they get involved themselves, and they recognize also that, to have a workplace where the employees can give back and provide that little break in the day, it's important, and I think that they recognize that, and so they definitely support it.
Well, Susan, I wish you the best of luck in continuing with this, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it, and we thank you for watching. I'm Dana Cowley, and this is Charter Local Edition Northwest.